Ephesians 5 and verse 15 says, seeing then that he walks circumspectly, not as fools but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Yeah, redeeming the time, man. The days are evil. No, remember the people praise Portland to another peaceful parish and this and that? Portland, no, evil within Portland is getting evil, man. It's getting evil. A whole lot of wickedness that take place, man. Scripture says because iniquity may abound, what? The love of many shall wax cold. And even though we see all the judgments we get prepared, iniquity continue a brew. You know, it continue a brew. See, that's why even among the brother, we have to be careful not to offend a brother, man. You know, because you never know what spirit. You never know what spirit might go on a brother. And you don't want that. Say you be meek. That's why I teach you to be meek unto all men, you know, be gentle and all these things. You know, we're ready to give a listening eye. You know, I listen here, I open your eye to see what's happening, man. So like I still put them up, but not with the heart, you know. I listen here, I open your eyes to see, man. Yeah.
So verse 16 is redeeming the time because the days are evil. Wherefore, be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is.
What is the will of the Lord? Ultimately, it says, for my determination is to what? To gather the nations. So I plead with them, right? And in doing so, I'm going to judge our people because him say what? Him now leave all together what? And punish him what? Measures. Since so we understand the will of the Lord, we know that guess what? They are persecuted all of our shine. So guess what? They're going to persecute us. Right. Just as how they tell lie and our Lord, they're going to do the same thing to us. Some of us going to meet death. Personally, I think me I beat death. You know, me have that in my mind. You understand? So as the brother quote the scripture, the servant is not greater than his Lord, man. See? So these things gonna happen. But guess what? We're not gonna flinch and bug the fuck out already. When really shit, we can't go to the supermarket and buy food same way, you know?
Done.
So shit really not the fun yet.
Just like the other day, reason with one of them bug out Christians here. So basically ask them, what is sin? So the person said to me, said, doing the will of God.
That is the sin? That is sin?
No, not doing the will of God.
Oh, not doing the will of God.
Not doing the will of God.
Okay.
See? So I said, what is the will of God? She can't answer. She can't answer. She never gonna answer, man. Because when them things say, the Lord not do evil and them stuff.
Yeah, they can continue to think that.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we have to put out the vibration of Yahweh Hashem and the coming judgment. Yeah. So when it comes, they know exactly who do it and by what name, by what power. You know, go ahead.
Scripture says
that yeah, exactly. See, now we push that name, that vibration. See the scripture you finish?
Yeah.
Right, Revelation 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Yeah, some of us, we're going to be tried, man. You know, cast into prison for a time. It happened to Peter. And the angel of the Lord come and loose him. He happened to Apostle Paul. The Apostle Paul gets stoned to death. You know, literally. You know, go ahead.
That he may be tried, and he shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death.
Scripture said, be faithful unto death. And it don't mean literal 10 days, man. It means for a period of time. Go ahead.
And I will give thee a crown of life.
And the Lord said, if you be faithful unto death, he's going to what? Give unto you a crown of life, man. Which basically a kingdom. You know, you're going to get the actual crown according to the second chapter. About 54, you're actually gonna get a crown. You know why? Because it's good stiffly for the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. See? Go ahead. Yeah, bring it up.
Second Ezra's 1 verse 4. It says I Ezra saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of high stature.
Which is Yahweh Shai. So if you was thinking that Yahweh Shai is gonna come back looking all wrinkled, you know, or look coarse and tough, take that out your mind. Some madman. Yeah? The Lord, the scripture say how the Lord come back in the midst of them is a what? Young man. So it's gonna look like maybe about 20, 21. Young man, yeah? Go ahead.
I statue taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
That's the be all and end all. See? And these men actually knew what the will of the Lord is, according to the scripture the brothers read. He said, be not ignorant but understanding what the will of the Lord is, man. See? We know where to come out here as unprofitable servant. We know these things gonna come. We know, we know everything will happen. Just as how we just hit the highways and the byways, we didn't know say how people are going to buck up against it because the scripture did say that, man. Understand your own family, we didn't know. See? And that's a faith booster, man. So right, even today, our faith is supposed to be boosting even more and more and more, man. See?
Just like the other day, I watched the elder Manatazak video when the family came up to him and bring him gifts. So basically, watching, looking at the video, I tell you, say, the spirit that come down on me, man. See, the emotions that come down from me. The tears start coming eyes just to see. Say, the brother through him work. When I receive, man, the work when I push out. See? And that I just to boost brothers' faith in the ministry, man. Because the show said, if we do it with due diligence, with our sincerity, man, hey, we're gonna get that reward at the end, man. If your Basha trying to show up on a smaller level now, say, hey, you work, I'm gonna bring you gifts unto you, man. See?
So Revelation 3 and verse.
No, man, I said the ultimate gift for the crown.
Yeah.
God's will be a part of that.
So Revelation 3 and verse 11. Behold, I come quickly, all that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Exactly. Say how the Lord say how I come fast. What we have? The ministry, man. You understand that no man take thy crown. Because it's a race, really it's a race. You know? And even Esau try to box that crown from off her head, man. Because him is the one, he's the anointed cherub that covered at this moment. He's the one with the crown to rule this world now. But guess what? In Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 8, if I'm not mistaken, it's what? Because of deceit.
And unrighteous.
When you can bring that out to Baba Kwasha.
Ecclesiastes 10.
Verse 3.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 8.
8, yeah.
Ecclesiasticus 10 and verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, kingdom is translated from one people to another.
So you can see what's happening now. This kingdom is being turned over to who? To Jake. Now the Moabites, the so-called Chinese would love, yeah? They would love to be the next kingdom. But if you understand, you don't understand that the reason why China is spending so much money is because of who? The so-called white man.
Right.
China of his own do not have that money. That's the reason why they have to use them people as slaves, man. And pack them like sardine where them live in the cities and stuff. See, you saw this female go to China, go study, and we used to conversate on the phone more while. And she was showing, she actually go like the window and a video outside and show you how the Chinese at the university, them have to go out and they have to bathe together. And you know, things like that, line up to get their food, and they all live in some liquor boxes. You know, that's how them live. And she said them not give them that because through their foreign student, them pay a certain amount of money and them get like an apartment for themselves, them get Western toilets, because you know them Chinese don't use the seat, them actually stoop. That's the correct way out to go, you know? Them actually stoop down. So the funding will come from China, like how them come over here and them build roads and, you know, invest in new cities, and that money is of the UN. That's the United Nations money to bring forth an agenda. Because remember, we started off this lesson showing that these men are working some heavy witchcraft. The vibration that they're under is the left-right. They control the left-right, we call it agenda. So they are controlling the narrative of the US, and they are also controlling the narrative of Russia, China, and all these different nations, man. Yeah? So China, seeing all the money that is being pumped out of China has been pumped into China by the UN, man. So them Chinese of themselves cannot believe that they are going to be. What else? How much for that? See it? Yeah, go on.
It's Isaiah 16 and verse 6. We have heard of the pride of Moab.
Who is Moab? So-called Chinese, man. They are the descendants of who? Lot. Go ahead.
He is very proud, even of his haughtiness.
Even of his haughtiness, man. Yo, guys, you see, when Esau, Edom will hide, being a hypocrite, their pride, it's Moab. But Moab will show them horns, man. They might do it plain. Because even the female I'm going to speak about, she said when she's there in China, if she walking on the street, the Moabite bitches come on, hold on, drag her here and all them things, you know? And she can't do nothing about it. Because even if she try to defend herself, the whole of them are going to turn on her and beat her. You understand? And she said part of it, them kind of glorify them over there because of the skin color, because they've never seen them at it with the complexion and things there, and her breast was like huge. And so the Chinese men, see, but them use it against her as well. You know, them come and them hold on upon her and all these things, and she can't say nothing. You know, they touch her up, and she says she can't say nothing because if she even try rebel, man, the one of them are gonna mash her up. So you don't know. See, and that's the pride of Moab, man. See, the pride that they can come over here in Jamaica, invest, set up shop. Well, fight off Jake when I'm coming. That's what I can tell you. Him ask for the price of one goods in one Chinese store, and them say we pay for it first. Yeah. Remember that? Pay for it first. Just like in the movie, Don't Be a Menace to South Central, while they're drinking their juice in the wood. Hurry up and buy! That's how them see you, man. That's how they see our people. Continue.
And them cut off one of the Chinese, them grill off and they cut off the last night.
Them cut off one last night?
Yeah, one of the Chinese them.
Blue Diamond?
Saw off the grill.
Blue Diamond?
No, the ones at the KFC.
Oh, you mean on the same side? Yeah. Yeah.
Them cut out Linda, them cut off the grill, man.
And go up there?
And broke the glass and go in.
Well,
right at the front.
Jake is spirit, hey, we even fall up with a spirit on Jake, man. Saying cause these dogs that come for lick Lazarus and get out of hand. Saying,
bro, and his pride and his wrath, but his lies shall not be so.
Hey, your lies shall not be so. Cause when Moab come over here and speak about the investments and about the road, you have America come and say, oh, them money have given us some draconian investments, you know. But I see the same thing you do too. Yeah, you understand? I see the goddamn thing you do.
Hypocrite, man.
It lies them when you tell. Moab just follow your mandate. In the Apocrypha, it tell you that Moab want to be like you, man. I think you know what the scripture there. In the Apocrypha, it tell you Moab want to be just like you, man. just like you crackers, man.
Hey, I know say the more of them glorify the mind them.
Yeah. Hey, that's the reason why in the scriptures, remember when they come out of Egypt, or Moab try to send curses on us, man? You know, them worship, them pray to Molech for curse us. In the law, even Nehemiah, read it, in the law, you're not supposed to found any Moabite among the congregation of Israel. You see that, Doc?
Yeah.